Good afternoon, this is Mark Mulligan with another episode of eBay and Craigslist stories and kinds of things that we've been purchasing lately. We made a real nice haul and we actually sold quite a bit of stuff last week. We sold 3 sets of clubs, we sold a couple golf bags, and a bunch of shirts, golf shirts. So we're needing to go out and get some inventory to make sure everything is filling up the eBay store and our Craigslist store. But today what I wanted to do is just kind of walk through some of the things we got, and I'll show you what we're putting online and that kind of thing. One of the things that's very sentimental to me we just got was this 40 Ford pickup. I had one exactly like it when I was in college, and we called it the Cherry. But this thing is just beautiful, and I'm probably going to keep this just because I love it. It reminds me of the old Cherry. We used to put kegs of beer in the back while we were driving around and at college, and so it was a great fun vehicle to have at college. Speaking of college, I did get a NDSU cap, my alma mater. This is the Bison football. And this, I was able to buy this, and I put that online, and that should sell right away. I mean, that's a great hat, Bison. Another thing going along with college is we went out and we found a couple cans of Billy beer. Now, I don't know if most of you know who Billy is, but Billy was Jimmy Carter's brother, kind of his brother that liked to drink beer, and he drinks so much beer that a beer company came in and said, look, we'll make your own beer for you. And so he was Jimmy Carter's infamous brother, and kind of caused him a little pain in the 70s. Let's see, what else did we get? Oh, we got a really neat Christmas ornament that came in. We went to this one estate sale, and they had so much stuff with golf and stuff. Unfortunately, the father had died in a plane crash, and the father and mother, they were flying to California, and they passed away, and the kids were selling stuff. And so it was kind of a mixed bag, because the fellow was not past his prime yet, but certainly those kinds of things happen. Another thing we got there was this, pull it out right here. It's a little putting practice thing for your desk, kind of neat. 2 little chrome putters, a wood golf stand, blah blah blah. This thing will probably sell for about 20 bucks. Be great for someone to get for Father's Day. Father's Day is coming up, by the way. Another thing we got is a couple picture frames. They were there, golf picture frames. They were pretty cool. So you can get some pictures in there and that kind of thing. And got a couple, 3 brand new head covers, green, dark green, just beautiful. And so someone that has a dark green golf bag or whatever, it'll fit perfectly in that. One thing I wanted to show you was we got a couple shirts, and we've been selling these Bobby Jones shirts like crazy. Whenever I can get a Bobby Jones shirt, I snag them right away, because these shirts, like I mentioned, they're between $70 and $100 brand new. But I want to show you the difference between a cheap one and a really good one. Here's a really good one. This is a shirt that has the Bobby Jones logo on it. You can see it has its own tag and everything, and then it has its placards with the Bobby Jones swing, and the placards right on this, and the shirt's quality is impeccable. They're just beautiful. Now here's one that came in, and you can just see that it's cheap. It was made in China. There's no placard, and they're trying to do a knockoff of a Bobby Jones. And of course, they still sell, but they're not. We make sure we let everybody know that they're the real McCoy or not the real McCoy. Another thing that we got about 3 books that are really neat. And these books will sell on Amazon. And these books are books of the great golf courses. They're great books that you put in your coffee table, and they you can sit down and reminisce which courses you played or which courses you want to play. So we had this one. This is called the Golf West book, and this one should sell for probably 30 bucks or so. We've got another one here, The World's Best Golf. Another just fine book, really full length color, golf courses, just beautiful. And one more. We got this, this book is the World's Atlas of Golf. And this actually has the golf courses themselves laid out. So when you go to them, they'll actually have the courses all laid out. And then you can even see with the holes and everything. Really neat, really neat. So we had that. Another thing we got was this Diana book. And I looked it up on my phone, and there's a few of them online, but they're definitely still collector's items. And so we're pretty sure that will sell very nicely too. Wanted to show you a couple shirts. This is a wind jacket, an Ashworth wind jacket, just a beautiful wind jacket, and that is going to sell very quickly. We're getting into golf season, and we're actually getting a lot of people from out in the Midwest and in the other parts of the world that are starting to golf to want to buy stuff and get ready. We also got this really neat poster, and this poster was made by Loyal Bud Chapman. Loyal Bud Chapman, I knew him very well. He made the infamous holes of golf, the 18 infamous holes of golf. And this hole happens to be number 14, hole of 10,000 lakes. And you can see that it's kind of a takeoff of Minnesota, northern Minnesota, and different lakes and tornadoes in the background, and just a beautiful kind of a northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin kind of motif. We, of course, did get some golf clubs in too, and we've been selling golf clubs like crazy. This golf club was one that I used to play. It's the Callaway Warbird. We got a whole set in, and what a lot of folks don't realize is a lot of people still like the old sets of golf clubs, and they buy them to remind them of what they played when they were younger, or they buy them because they're going to let their kids play in the game of golf. And here's another nostalgic iron. This is a Bobby Jones iron. I think it's the a producer. Let me see what it is here. Yep, the producer. I got a whole set of them, and I sell these right away. As soon as they get in, somebody buys them, and they just love them. So we sell them. Also, let's see what else I got here. Got a set of TaylorMades in. You can see that. It's an older set. This happens to be an 8-iron, but people buy them. We sold a set of Wilson Fat Boy Red Dot yesterday to a guy, and he said he played them in college, and he saw them on Craigslist, and he wanted them. And I said, are you competitive? No, I just want to have them. They're the clubs that I want to play with. And he's just getting back into golf. He has no intentions of getting great at golf. He just wants to have a set when he plays with his buddies. And so he bought those. And here's a set of Titleist DCIs. Same thing. Really great set of clubs. And so they are another set that we'll sell this week. We buy a lot of single clubs. And here's a Callaway club. It's a 9-iron. And this club is for the person that's lost their 9-iron. They probably played, and we'll put it on, and we'll sell it for $35, $40. Again, a brand new set of clubs, or a club to replace that would be about $160 if he could find it. So it's really nice, that club, for them to use. Here's another TaylorMade. This is a sand iron. This will sell individually. It's a specialty club. People are looking, it's a 56 degree. And again, we sell a lot of individual clubs you know, everything, all the gap wedges. In fact, you know, I had a 68 degree last week. I think you saw in the video. But we have 60s, we have the 52s, 50s, 54s. We get them and we put them on, and people buy them right away. And then here's a Jack Nicklaus Signature Series golf club. We got 3 of them. It was the 987, and somebody will buy those also. We also got in a gambling shirt. So my mother loves to go to the casino. I think she'll probably buy that, or maybe I'll have to give it to her. But these shirts are hot. You see, when you go to the casino, you see people wearing them all the time, and kind of going from there. So we also got this bag in. It's a caddy bag, and that will sell also very nicely. So anyway, those are the things we got this week. I got this little rain fade thing that people like putting their extra cash in. So anyway, I see the dogs are barking, so I better go now, and we'll see you next week. Have a good day.